Another day in paradise. It's a little bit chilly out here. It's about 57 degrees. And it's about to get even colder. Because I'm about to jump up in this thing. What the heck am I doing? I'm not sure that I'm ready for the first cold snap of the season. What's it going to be like when I take my first step? Things might be waiting to be recovered. Is it or is it not? Oh, yeah, that's okay. All right, that's quite cold. That's quite cold. At least it's not too deep. But I know there's going to be a few spots that are going to be past the knees, maybe. I'm a little bit limited on the time today. Got to go babysit a kitty cat later. So thus I'm in one of the quickest locations I can think about going to. Man, look at that. Don't disturb it too much. Seems like that's all we do as a human race is disturb. How am I going to say anything in something like this? Are they trying to challenge me today again? I hope they know how much of a lost cause it is to challenge us, right? Saw a curve on something. Man, this is going to be a hard one today. It's going to be difficult to look in the banks. Everything's going to be covered up in what you're looking at. A bunch of leaves. But then the stuff in the water is going to be covered up like this. We're going to need the help of the light to see something. Maybe. I don't know. Let me get out of this sandy zone really quick. Let's move along to where this stuff might be. Reference picture. Yeah. If there's something on this log, I'm afraid to look. There's a bottle up here. It's been trapped. If it hasn't been moved, that means the waters didn't get rough last time when it rained like 2 weeks ago. Hardcore for like 2 days. Beautiful. Oh, I don't know. Is that the same one? Dang it. That might be the same one. I don't know. Man, dang. They got rough out here. I'm hoping. It's hard to tell. They should have broken that thing free. Talk about breaking free. Dang. Oh well. Just go ahead and keep going. Maybe they didn't get that high. But they had to have. They had to have. Because of the rainstorms that lasted like 3 days. I even had to shoot videos at the office. Because the rain was coming down so hard. I felt so proud of them. I did. I was like, thank you, Lord. I know what's about to happen. But I wasn't too far from here last weekend when I came out. So excited I was going to find something. And recover some major history. Recover next to nothing. But they manipulated the landscape so perfectly. I guess they decided to hide it even more. Maybe they decided to just do their own thing with it. Oh, sycamore. thought that was a tool from 2,000 years ago. We're about to enter our first deep zone. It's kind of weird with the light the way it is, though. Because it's almost 1 o'clock. And it feels like it's 11:15 in the morning. Maybe 10:43. But we're about to enter our first deep zone right here. We're just having a good time. Heck yeah. Don't make fun of my fake accent. What am I supposed to say? Heck yes? I can always say that too. Yeah, look at the flow marks. How they did that thing. Well, it's not deep anymore. They filled it in with sand. Hallelujah. Well, some parts that is. Dang, look at that. Let me go ahead and be safe with this. Let me not take a spider's house. My bad. They almost knocked us upside the head. Such a clean place. Kind of. Yeah. Dang, guess what? I did it again. The right leg is stuck in. Look at that. It's in almost up to the knee and I can't get it out. And they keep claiming my shoes. What the heck are they doing now? I can't get it out. Crap. That's going to be the second time I lost this left shoe if I can't dig it out. What the heck? Come on, fellas. I mean, I can get the foot out. The dang shoe is stuck in there. Help me out with this. Come on, let me see if I can do this. It's scary. It's like concrete is adhering to the leg. I mean, I can get the foot out. I just gotta have the shoe. What the heck? Oh, I can't stand it when I get myself into this kind of mess. Gotta have the shoe. Let me figure something out. I'll let you know if I can get it. Dang it. Oops, here we go. Up to the knees again. Dang it. 22 minutes. Wasted 22 minutes. $22 gone. For what? Nothing. Couldn't even get it out. Kept filling with sand. Now what? Gonna be walking all crazy again today. Crap. Claimed it again, didn't they? And I guarantee you, they'll never pay us back for that one. At least I'm still alive, right? Add it to the pocket, I guess. Maybe them taking my shoe is, I guess, my payment for their help in helping me recover the things out here over the past 3 or 4 months. Man, it's hard, people. It is. It's hard walking on this. Imagine if I were to step on a piece of glass. It's all over the place out here. You talk about challenging me. It's almost as if they're going to say, thanks, Da Vinci, got your shoe again. Now what are you going to do? I don't know. think I might have found my first one. Don't know. I don't know. It looks modern though, like from a potted plant or something like that. Gotta step in the gravel right here. I don't know. No way to tell. It looks modern. Let's go ahead and leave it out here. Heck yeah. Thanks for that one. What the heck is this thing? Probably plastic. Dang, that hurts to step on this stuff in here. Oh, some kind of skateboard. Okay, cool. Oh, dang. I can't tell if this is new or left over from last time. What the heck is that thing? Busted. Looks like the Holy Grail, doesn't it? Cool. Add it back to where it came from. Nice little object. Too fragile to add to the pocket. Yeah, I should have came out here last weekend. Might have collected more. Probably would have had a different pair of shoes on. Probably. Maybe they would have never had the time to fill in that spot with the quicksand that grabs you up to the knees. We're about to go through a true test. Yeah, I should have came out here last week. This wasn't out here last time. This sandbar. It's brand new. Which means they went buck wild out here. Look at that thing. I could just climb on top of this thing. I mean, just walk on top of it. Perfect little slope last time. Now I gotta climb. But with what shoes? Man. Not really adventurous. Just normal. Hey, there's a shoe right there. It's not my size. I wear a size 13, folks. I don't wear size 9. But hey, you know, something's better than nothing, right? But dang. I don't know if I'm going to have to turn back and get another pair of shoes on. I don't know if I can get past the spot up here. Who knows what they pulled out of here. I don't know if I can climb this thing with no shoes. Dang, did they ever make it explode up in here? But dang. They cleaned out half of it though. Don't even know if I can get past it. Think I have another thing to add to the toy collection. Hope you like my toy videos. I know they're not much. Let's see what this is up here. Another duck. Is that a duck? Maybe it's a puppy dog on a tricycle. Learning how to ride a bike. Cool. It's intact at least. Add it to the pocket after we clean it off a little bit more. Cool. Just a piece of plastic. You guys are crazy. I'll tell you what though, I just had a thought while I was looking into the light over here. I just had a thought. When I was talking earlier, you know, talking some smack about trying to get out here early, gotta go feed the cat. That kind of thing. And how I desire not to be out here too long. And that I got out here late. Maybe they didn't like that. So they took my shoe again. To slow me down. You talk about going slow. It might take me the entire day just to cover this short allowable distance, if you know what I mean. Allowable distance. Yeah. Little permissions I gotta get just to be allowed to be out here. Imagine if they were out here now. Ask me, what happened to your shoe? Still not my size. Get a load of this. Bam! No, I'm not talking about that beautiful specimen right there. I'm talking about something else. Hold on, I'm looking. And I'm walking slowly on the left foot. Gotta look everywhere. It'd be easier to look if I had another shoe. I wouldn't have my mind focused, my brain focused on the nerves on the bottom of my feet. Trying to feel in the water. Yeah, you know what? If they upturn the clay soils like that, you know they gotta have something out here for us. Besides nothing but dang. They cleaned it out for us over here. They did. We can walk right through. We don't even have to climb over this thing anymore. Well, for the meantime, anyway. They cleaned it out on the right. So we can just walk under. But what happened last time I walked under? I lost the left shoe. Dang, it's happening again. Easy as you know what. If you see any money, it's mine. Yeah, then I'll donate it later. Dang, soft. Extremely soft. Surprised we haven't collected anything yet, Major. Just a doll. Hey, there's another rainbow ball. Hey, wait a minute. There's got to be some kind of shoe in here. But who wears a size 13? Hey, I thought that was another bowling ball. But at that perspective, it looked like one. Where's the garbage bag at when you need it? Hey, wait a minute. There it is right there. Look at that. If you recognize that thing right there, holla. The last video I shot when I was out here. It's your day. That's the balloon. Still had a little bit of helium in it. I should have inhaled. Hey, wait a minute. I'm forgetting something. I am. I'm totally forgetting something. There's another reason why I came out here today. I can't go any further until I do something else. Right here. Right here, that famous spot. I'll never forget it, one of those videos. I even heard them straight off. They said, I made this for you. And then the very next time I came out here, I found probably one of the most flawless little airheads I've ever recovered in heaven. Right over here. The white one. That was paper thin. Razor sharp. Like it was made yesterday. And over here, someone said, I made this for you. But I never saw it at that time. I heard them with my own ears. I made this for you. You think my videos are off the chain crazy. I know. Look, we're rich. Copper. I need to say thank you. I'd like to say thank you for making it for me. If that was you who said that. The ones that are still out here. The ones that are still making it. Now the noise level picks up for real though. Go figure. Birds start to chime in all over the place. I appreciate what you do. It's beautiful. I'll cherish it forever. I will, I promise you that. Can you make 35 more? Are you able to make 35 more? Perfect ones. Large. How old is the one that you made? I have no clue. I'm not a real archaeologist. I'm just me. That's it. Another shoe. For a child out here. Thank you for helping me find this stuff out here. Whoever you are. Your object was beautiful. Their head was perfect. It's what we're always looking for. When it comes to that, that is. Might be the most perfect one in my collection. Let's keep on going. Let them continue to live out here. Everlasting life, right? If you can't make 35 more, I'm okay with that. Just keep doing as you're doing. I'll always keep coming back. It's weird. Haven't recovered anything major yet. Should have collected at least 5 shards by now. But instead, I guess this is going to have to do. No, they're not ugly. At least he's got his legs. No, he's not ugly. He was born like that. Cool. A little bit too small. Try again later. I'm looking. It's beautiful. Well, except the white thing right there. First major thing all day, right here. Glass mason jar lid. Oh well, cool. Add it to the pocket. But hold on, I think I see 2 things right here. They're making me look closer, because I have to keep a lookout for the glass. Dang. There's so many pieces of glass sticking right up with the sharp edges that I narrowly missed walking on, stepping on. I think I see a shard right there. Is that one? First one all day. I think there's another one too. Hold on. It's very geometric. I think there's another one right here. No, it's just a rock. Good eye, good eye, good eye. All right. Hey, check out these things real quick. Weird. Thought this was a piece of wood or something like that. Look at that. Honeycomb design on it. Could be just a piece of machinery or something like that for ventilation. That's weird though. Looks like a piece of wood, doesn't it? No way to tell if it's a piece of wood. Well, later on I can. But if that's a piece of wood, it can't be though. Keep that thing right there. But this thing here, don't know if I have room in the pocket for it. No, that's a piece of plastic. If it was glass, I would have kept it. My bad. Dang, keep on going. Still looking for this shoe. A shoe. But you're going to say, hey, Da Vinci, you've gone long enough. You have. Why would you need a shoe now? Good thinking. So I can go even further. It's a turtle. They're hiding from us. They keep trying to bury themselves in the leaves. Cool. Let's leave them alone. I think they see us. Hey, check this out. What do you think? Worthy enough to salvage? Finger pointer rock. It's even got the knuckle right there. Heck yeah. Short, stubby finger, still. Might collect it. It's not really a rock, it's a piece of soil. Looks like it's got a cold joint right there. Man. Oh well, keep on going, but check this thing out. Look at the size of this preform. I turned it up with my right foot. You know, I'm not going to be kicking things up with the left foot. Why would I? There's no shoe on it. But check out the size of this preform. I'm not going to keep it. It's too big. My left pocket's full of toys and stuff like that, so I can't even bend over because it's so full. Dang, look at the size of this preform. You can see the marks on it, the impact marks, where they were just gradually chipping away at it. Dang. Cool. No, I'm not going to keep it. I just want you to see that thing. One of the many things I love about this time of year, there's that one bush that smells really sweet out here, all over the place. You just have to get it in the right time, though. I just passed one back there. I don't know what kind of bush it is, though. You know what I'm talking about? It smells like really, I'm not saying that it smells like really sweet. It smells like, like if you made it into like a cologne or something like that, you better believe the fine ladies will be trying to get with you. Is that another shoe? What is that? It's got a rope on it. Oh no, I can't see it. It's a pile of stuff over there. They're gonna say, Da Vinci, go look. Do it for us. Probably will later if I don't, get out of the mood or something like that. But yeah, I mean, that one bush out here that always starts to smell this time of year. It smells so fresh, so clean. Helps you remember the fall season. And every time I smell it, even if I were to have my eyes closed, if you had me smell it, I would know I was in October. Automatically. You experts out there probably already know what kind of bush I'm talking about. Oh, heck is that thing? Nothing. Piece of soil. Weird. But imagine if you captured that scent. Like Kramer? Making up his own cologne brand at the beach. Yeah, remember the episode when Kramer tried to create his own cologne called The Beach or something like that? Yeah. Has a nice woodsy smell to it out here. Not too sweet, not too rough, not too masculine, not too feminine. They fooled us on that one. Let's hope they don't fool us the rest of the day. It's like we found our first gold for today. Deer had been playing. Heck yeah. Might as well just add it to the pocket. Looks like it's going to be nothing but sandbars all day. Really, dang it. But I'm going to come clean about something right now. Talk about the first thing I collected today was one of these. You'll never believe how it came about. Well, right when I got stuck in the sands grabbed hold. I was lucky enough to get the right foot out. Imagine if I went out, if I had both shoes taken from us, confiscated out here. Imagine that. But yeah, well, my left foot was stuck in the sands all the way up to the knees. And I was digging it out. I was trying to dig out the leg. Try to keep my composure. Make sure I didn't panic. Because I know it's not going to rain anytime soon. But I'll tell you what. It started to cut off the circulation to the leg. The lower leg. And it started throbbing. As the sands got tighter and tighter. As every second went by. But I still try to stay sane. I did. As I tried to dig it out. But the more I dug, only one thing came to the surface. And it was one of these. Go figure. Like digging for treasure. One of these things. If you remember these as kids in grade school, best invention ever. They hit it right on this one. Made in France? Cool. High dollar. Let me add it to the pocket. I know it's just garbage, but it brings back a lot of memories. One of the best inventions ever. When it comes to writing utensils, that is. that kind of thing. Dang, heavenly. Well, I guess you already know what that means. Time to blaze one up. You talk about painful. Having to walk in all this with no shoe? Might as well just call me Shoeless Joe. I was praying that they would pay us back for that one. But maybe I had to pay them, right? In the form of a shoe. But what do they want with the shoes? I'm looking. Gotta be some kind of magnificent spear tip out here. I know you're probably saying, you're right, there should be. Should be 5 of them in here. Our color. Dang. If that's a 13, what? Our color? It's gonna be a tight fit if it's a 12. Let me do this right quick, hold on. But I know I was in the middle of saying something. I bet it's like a 10 or something like that. I ain't know what to tell until I put the shoe on, and it's blue. How about that? Well, that didn't quite work out. It's like a size 10. You talk about more uncomfortable than walking on this stuff right here. Better off walking on glass. Keep your mouth shut. Shut your mouth. Yeah, why they gotta challenge me like this and then rub it in my face? Why? Why do they have to do such things? Dang. Let me go ahead and look over there in a couple minutes, but I gotta get some things off my chest real quick. You know how Da Vinci always loves to talk. Get the ideas out. All that kind of stuff. The things that I think about. With many things combined in my mind. And I'm not talking about the effects of the good stuff. No, nothing like that. What is that thing? Piston. From an engine, probably. Yeah, but I got a couple of things to talk about really quickly if you don't mind. Give me a couple of minutes, maybe more. As I still look. But there's something that you created within your societies that makes no sense at all. Absolutely no sense. You came up with this idea about something to try to scare people that something was going to happen. What is that thing? No, I'm not talking about the end of the world. I'm not talking about all this craziness you think up. Write down. Try to start conspiracies, all that kind of thing. It's something else. Something called the zombie apocalypse. Should be feeling it in a couple of minutes. Probably a little bit more. Don't know. Talk about lighting it up. I hope I don't get in trouble for talking about that, though. I mean, it's innocent, and you're trying to make it innocent. It's what God gave us. It's what the Native Americans understood out here. I don't know if God prefers them, though, because they know the Almighty, and the Almighty knew them more than they knew themselves. Talk about starting a long time ago. Starting it off with the human race. Tens of thousands of years ago. More than that. They always depended on God. They did. And I'm slowly starting to understand even more. Something I'm always interested in is human nature. Just like nature itself. But they knew exactly who the God was. This magical living thing, living ball, out in the middle of space, middle of the universe, where every little thing that happened made them believe in God even more. Not another police helicopter, please. I don't want to have to run out of here with no shoe on. That's why I'm stalling, to see where they're headed. Dang beautiful. But when it comes to these Native Americans out here, thousands of years ago, what they knew is what I'm hoping you will know eventually. And what you depend on. The one that keeps giving. From the very beginning, that is. The way the Native Americans thought about the Almighty and the nature out here, they knew that there was a living being out there in the universe. They knew that. And they were a part of it. They were surrounded by it. It's exactly what they knew. This magical thing, this living thing, that would just show up when the seasons were warm, showing us their beauty. This magical thing that just grew out of death. The line work of the winter time. And things just popped out to say hi. Something that they knew was very special. Something that kept giving to them. Flowers. Life. Food. Fruit. Come take it. I'll give this to you. It is what I have created for all of you to live happily ever after. As long as you show me love back. And then the rest is history. But dang, talk about the good stuff. You know exactly what's happening to your world today, in your societies and all. You talk about innocent. It's what God gave you. To help you through life. Help you think more. Help you enjoy life in a different way. With something that is so legal. Something that gives to you in a different way. And something that disappears over the course of the next 2 hours, 3 hours. But there's something that you created in this world in the past 10 years. Something that makes no sense at all to me. I'm talking about a different apocalypse. Started thinking about this when I was experimenting with the good stuff, when I first got my hands on it 2 weeks ago, and how it made me feel. Trying to get that feeling back so I can make some grand creations of my own, with their credit, of course. No matter what it was, even with the pictures I take. But every time I had that feeling within me, the way it made me feel, zoned out kind of deal, focused, a little bit clumsy sometimes, made me feel like a zombie. It's exactly what it made me feel like a couple of times. It made me feel like a zombie. But there is something that you created, something to create a stir in your world, your societies, to try to create fear, hate, other things. That thing is known as the zombie apocalypse, which I have no idea can be such a dumb idea. The zombie apocalypse. So tell me this. What's supposed to happen? A lot of dead people being resurrected, that kind of thing? Walking around amongst us to kill everybody? And we're all equal again? No, not even close. I had this feeling that what if it's true? What if it's real? What if the zombie apocalypse is real? But in a different context. Not dead people coming alive, being reborn. No soul, just dead bodies killing everybody else who's living. The zombie apocalypse, no. What if it's real? What do I mean by this? The way the good stuff made me feel. Like a zombie a couple of times. And in your societies today, you're knocking off the list. You're checking off the list of how many states and municipalities, how many countries around the world are slowly starting to give way, starting to legalize the good stuff. Now, can you see where I'm going? You're starting to see it today in places all around, where it's like a bunch of zombies walking around because they're just dazed. They're in a zone. They're focused. A little bit clumsy. Talkative. Yelling, screaming, laughing. Having a good time. Lethargic. In most cases. And eating like a bunch of cannibals. Because they have the munchies. Trying to survive by eating what was given to them. But what if the zombie apocalypse is going to be true? What if it is? Once more states in the United States are checked off the list to make it legal. And you walk outside one day in 2024, January 6th, you walk out your door, and everybody on the street, shopping centers, whatever, in the massage parlors, at the club, at Walmart, everybody's walking around like a bunch of zombies. Think about that for me, will you? I got one more puff to take before I keep on going. I don't know how I missed it. If it is what I think it is. How did I miss it? I spent like 10 minutes in here, just about, looking through all this. And I'm on the way backwards. And something caught my eye. I know it's just going to be broken. Oop, my bad. There we go. Sorry. How did I even miss it? Dang. Beautiful. Thanks for that one. How did I miss it? Maybe the lighting wasn't good enough. Don't ask. Just like I said earlier, no matter where I went, even walked over here, how did I miss it? Yeah, I found one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things. Cool, but how did I miss this thing? Look how big that toy car is. I know it just goes into the toy car stash. Only have about 20 in my collection. But how did I miss it? Maybe I was just too concerned about losing the shoe. But then again, how did I miss it? How did I miss that spot back there when I lost the shoe in the first place? I always know where to step. And I missed it. And I stepped right into the trap. The one that I always try to teach you about not to step. Because it's going to do that. And I missed it. Missed a lot of things today. Well, here it is right here. Where the famous shoe is. No chance I'll be able to get that thing out. I spent 20 minutes doing it the first time. Don't want to lose the one on the right. Don't know why you have to do it. But I'm glad you did. Maybe I'll find it later. Tied up in one of these things. Like I did the first time. Heck yeah. Looks like I only have to be more careful. Let me keep on going. Well, you probably already know that I gave it one last go. 5 minutes for nothing. Cool. They can have it again. But how sad it is. There's the last footstep when I had it on. The last footstep. When it was in my possession. Now it's back in theirs. See you later. I'm going to keep on going. How did I miss it? Another leg for the collection. is that thing? Another toy boat. Cool. Is it a size 13? Heck yes. Beautiful. Where's that face at? Yeah, look at me out here carrying a bag of Cheetos. You know, like I told you, they filled it up right, didn't they? Heck yeah, they did. Out here in heaven. Awesome. Cheetos. You gonna say, go ahead, Da Vinci? Why don't you eat a couple? Nah, maybe later. Out of the bag of the whatever at the house. See, God gave it to you. They did. Man, Cheetos. After all I was talking about. But I thought about carrying out here. But instead I'm going to carry something else. Ancient. Ancient. Still in the same gravel bar. Came over here to wash it off. Another one. Talk about the oldest of the bunch right here. Thick. Yeah. Focus isn't working. There's a water bubble underneath the screen. Try to move the hand. There we go. But check it out. It's a marble. It's weird. It moved. Go figure. Beautiful piece. Dang. Hit her right in this one. Same one. Same gravel bar. Where'd that thing go? Cool. Nothing. Heck is that? Not my size. Looking for something bigger. No pun intended. Well, what do you know? Fits like a glove. Go figure. Reference picture. Check it out. Vintage. Dang, that's a weird one. I thought it was run over, but it's not. It's got the triangle on it. Let me go ahead and recover this thing. Modern or not. Gorgeous heaven. You know what though? I'm seriously considering it. Walking them out of here, one by one. Each weighing about 10 pounds. You're looking at about $60 at the recycling place. I don't know. That's quite the challenge. I don't know if I can take that on. Let me think about it. It's not like these are going to go anywhere anyway.